automobile transaction, aviation. These are the major clients, but their data is so important, especially hospital data, so healthcare data and all. So if they are using the mainframes, means their data is more secured. So this system, the mainframes started for the past 30, 40, more than 35, 40 years back it started. Still they are using the mainframe. The only reason is because of security. It will provide such a high security. So far, no one hacked this mainframe system. Okay. Same like example, like let's say if you go for Android 4 and iPhone, features are Android phone is far better than iPhone features, but security wise iPhone is far better. So still people are using iPhone for the security. Same way people are using mainframes for security only. Okay, here major clients like 70%, 70 out of Fortune 100 enterprises, they are still using the mainframes in their business. So the mainframes developed by IBM. That is why we used to call as a IBM mainframes. So in between, some HP mainframes also came, but that was gone long back. So still we are using the IBM mainframes. So IBM only developed. It doesn't mean that we have jobs in the IBM company. We have jobs in the so many other companies. So here major clients are like banking sector, aviation, retail, healthcare, especially US government projects are more, government projects are in the mainframes only. Okay, if you take USA banking system, 90 banks out of 100 still they are using the mainframes because of two reasons. One is that it can capable to handle huge transactions and in the secured way. Those are the reasons they are still using the mainframes. So now for jobs also topmost MNCs, because the mainframes was a bit costly, the software. So whoever want to use the mainframes, the clients should buy the software from mainframes and they should pay for maintenance because the servers are all maintained by the IBM only. So it is a monopoly and little costly. So some 40 years back, this was the software. No other software was there at that time. So they spent a hell lot of money and they bought the IBM mission. So if they want to move to some other technologies, means they are going to lose all this money. And some other technology like now it's a cloud computing is there, but there is no cloud compute is not 100% proven that it's a safely. Still somewhere in the world, some people are trying to steal the data. So they are trying to hack the even the cloud systems also. But for that reason, still people are using the mainframe. So Fortune 90 companies are using this mainframe. This is about the mainframes and background. It came around 40 years back. Major clients for mainframes are the USA and UK, and US mostly banking system and government projects especially using the mainframes. Okay, this is about the mainframes, and this is called the IBM mainframes. We used to call it as a IBM mainframe because IBM was developed this software. So why people choosing mainframe as a career means these are the reasons. So this is mainframes is easy to learn. Anyone can learn. Most of my students are BPC background. So if BPC people are learning means in math background or MBA, MCA, anyone can easily learn it. So once we learn the mainframes and once we get the job, then it's easier to survive also. Like if you take any advanced technologies, so surviving is very difficult. So it's not the impossible, but it's a little difficult. So because less people are there in the market to support it, whereas in the mainframe, so many people are there to support you also. So once you get to the job, it's surviving also very easy. So you can manage your job easily compared with other technologies. And next thing is this mainframes never dies. When I started my career 20 years back, people told that mainframe is going to end, but still people are telling mainframes is going to end, but this will never die because of security reasons, and so this can capable to handle a huge amount of data. So it will be there forever. Even you and me are here or there, we don't know, but mainframes will be there forever. And the one more advantage for mainframes is once you get to the job, I am working for the past 10 years, same project, same work, same project. So some of my colleagues, they joined 10 years before me. That means more than 20 years, same project they are doing. So that is the advantage here, especially for non-computer background guys. This is the best course. For computer background guys, they might learn Java or Python or .NET or SQL, whatever it is. They have in their curriculum, they learn so many things, basic things at least. But for non-computer guys, probably in the C language, we studied for lab purpose. So we don't have any knowledge on the mainframe software side, but still we can manage it. So we can learn easily and we can survive it easily. Just if you put your extra effort for 1 year now, that is enough for you to survive long. So later, if you want, you can change your technology or job. But initially, this is the for if you want to start your career in the software, this is the best course. Okay. Next thing is how much time it will take to learn this course means this course is designed for 45 days. Every day 1 hour class, 45 days it will complete. So for me it will take 2 months minimum. Why 2 months means? So every day first 10 minutes I am going to discuss about previous class and any doubts and all. Okay, sometimes if a student will ask 1 or 2 doubts means it may take half an hour time also. So because of that reason, we mentioned 6 to 8 weeks. So here we are using the programming language as the COBOL. Okay, this is a very old language and easy language. COBOL. Now, if you have any little idea, Python is an easy language. Compared to Python, COBOL is still easier than this is like English like language. So even anyone can understand. Hardly 10 syntaxes. The 10 syntaxes are there in the COBOL. If you learn these 10 syntaxes, that's more than enough. Here, entire mainframe software, we are using programming language as the COBOL here. Okay. So once you write the program, let's say if I want to add 2 variables and store the answer in the 3rd variable, that is one program. Okay. So once I write the program here, how I can say, why we can say English like language means one syntax I am going to say, like let's say I am going to add A and B and storing in the variable C. The syntax for this one is add A to B giving C. That is the syntax. Let's say if I have one variable, WS name is one variable, WS new name is one variable, WS old name is another variable. I want to move my old name to new name. One variable I want to move. Let's say I'm going to move my name, move Raja to WS name. That means you are going to move something from here to there. Or let's say if I want to write something on some file system, let's say read file name or write a record. So those kind of things, those are the English like languages. So if you know the English meaning, 50% of the things you can understand easily. So this is the English like language. COBOL is the very easy language. After that, once I write the program, I want to execute that program so that I can get the result using JCL. This is the job control language. This is not the language. It is having some set of statements. Using those statements, we can execute this COBOL program so that it will give the result. Okay. Here we are using file system. Like let's say if I am working for healthcare. So at the end of the day, in the hospital, what they are going to use, they will give all the patient information, their diseases, their medicines, treated doctor, all these things. They will write in the notepad. They will send through files. That is called the file. Okay, those file system we can discuss in this chapter. I mean in this module. Okay. Once the file system having some limitations. So here we are using the DB to database to. This is the database IBM developed using the SQL queries. You guys might know SQL. So using the SQL, we can extract the data and we can use in the COBOL program. Okay, these are the 4 things. This comes under the batch system. So what is the batch system means? Batch system means without human interaction. Let's say if I schedule one job today, So let's say 10 o'clock, if I schedule one job, means every day that is going to run automatically. That is called the batch system. Or else, let's say I'm working for one banking project. At end of the day, what they will do, they will prepare all the data, like all the customer information, their transactions, newly added accounts or newly deleted accounts. Those all this information they will send to, let's say if I'm working for TCS company, they will send. Okay, what we'll do, we will create one batch system. It's a night 9 o'clock, I will schedule that batch. So what they will do, so we'll collect all the up to 9 o'clock transactions and we will run one job that will run automatically every day. That is called the batch system. So here there is no human interaction, just we can provide the file automatically at 10 o'clock or 9 o'clock. The batch job will submit and will prepare the report. That is called the batch system. Here 90% of the projects are using batch system. So remaining 5 to 10% they are going to use, this is one more concept called the CICS. That means KICS, Customer Information Control System. This is the real time, like live, like let's say one example, our Indian railway system, how it is working means they are using CICS concept, or our ATM missions are using CICS concept. What is this CICS concept means? Let's say if I visit the ATM, what I will do, let's say if I want to withdraw 10K amount from my account, what I will do, first I will swipe my ATM card, then the ATM machine will ask you, please enter your password. Once I enter the password, again ATM machine will display what do you want. You want to inquiry or withdrawal. Let's say if I select on the withdrawal, it will validate my results. Let's say if I select withdrawal, how much money means 10,000 I entered. It will go and validate in the backend database or in the VSAM files. Let's say whether I have the valid account is there, whether my password is correct or not, whether if I ask for 10K means whether do you have the sufficient balance are there in the backend, they will verify it and they will give the amount. So here in the ATM mission, user interaction is there with the mission. Every time if I press, if I give some input means again it will validate and it is asking some other thing like that. 3-4 user interactions are there. That is called the online system. Even in the railways ticket booking also. So we should give all our details. It will go and validate it. After that, it will show the ticket list. Then we can choose it. Then we can pay the amount. Those kind of things. That is called the online. Nowadays, if you go with this one, I mean screens, HTML screens, like they developed in the Java user interface having. So they are using mostly Java system. Let's say this is one website. They are using HTML code and all. So earlier olden days they are using the CICS to develop same thing. Still that's why 5 to 10% are using this one. So mostly we are going to cover this batch system for getting the job and surviving. This is more than enough. After that I will explain some real-time tools and project. How the real-time projects will be there, how you have to work it, how you are going to interact with it. Those things I will explain it. After that, I will help you to prepare the resume with some known projects. Okay. After that, before interviews, I am going to conduct the mock interviews also before final interviews. This is the whole story. It will take so 1.5 to 2 weeks, every day 1 hour class. First, I will complete these things. After that, we can move to resume preparation, mock interviews and all. So if you have some guys are having the already they are working in some other field, they have all the real-time documents and all. Probably after 1 week or 10 days itself, we can start the resume preparation and we can start the interviews also. By completing the course, so you can get the job also. Okay, this is about course. Then what my qualification and experience means. I have over 19 years of experience. So I did my MTech from NIT Calicut. I am from mechanical background. So even before the software, so I did not have any experience. So I joined as a fresher in the Cognizant. So I got the training in the Cognizant and so on, so on. So I worked for these companies. Currently, I am working for the past 9 years. I am working for this company in the Bangalore. So this is about myself. So here daily we have the 1 hour class. So after 1 hour to 1.5 hour sometimes. Let's say some in between some leaves comes means I will plan in the weekends also. If you guys are all available, then we will take the weekend classes also. So our agenda is mostly 1.5 months to 2 months. We will complete our training. After that, we can prepare the resumes and we can work on it. So here, whoever doesn't have the real-time experience and other job document means. So here we have 3-4 vendors are there working with me. They are going to provide the documents like they will provide some consultancy with the documents like offer letter, experience letter, pay slips, hike letter, Form 16, all these things they will provide it. They are going to charge 30,000 for this consultancy. If you have real-time documents means happily you can use those documents. If you guys don't have means we can go with the consultancy. They will provide it. Okay, and so they will provide the documents with the PF also, EA and PF number also they will provide it. So they will generate the real-time Form 16 with zero tax also. Okay, all these things they will take care of it. So and we have around more than 2 years means you will get good calls. So earlier even OnePlus guys also got the job in the TCS and the Wipro and all. So this is about the course and for minimum let's say for 3 years guys, some of the guys, one of my students he got for 4 plus 17 plus lakhs also he got. He doesn't have any other experience with our training and all. NTT he joined with 17 lakhs. For 3 plus some of the guys got the 15 lakhs also. He is working in the DXC system. So almost all companies, our students are there, like TCS is there, Infosys is there. So you people are things like TCS is having the more verification, but it's depending on the project and depending on the person. Some of our students, like especially girl students, are mostly settled in the TCS only. Okay, so it's all depending on your luck, especially luck, I can say. So Infosys also, our students are there. DXC also there. Wipro is there. So Capgemini is there. So most of HCL is there. Entity is there. So most of the companies, our students are there. So it's depending on the person and project and interview panel and all. So some companies are verification is there. In TCS, some guys lost their job because of verification, but some guys are still surviving. For them, verification is over and successful. So it's all depending on the situation. So everywhere people are there. Okay. So you can expect minimum for 2 plus means we can expect more than 7 lakhs. So one guy 2 plus years of experience, he got 10.5 lakhs in one company. That is the product based company. That is the sometimes rare cases. But on an average, we can expect 6.5 to 7.5 lakhs for 2 plus. 3 plus means we can expect 12 lakhs, 13 lakhs. Okay, that is the package. So that is the salary. So now it's open for questions. So for practicing, this is the software. So this will cost you around 3,500 rupees from Hyderabad, from Institute Hyderabad. So they will provide this software. Once we install the software, here this is the screen we are going to use for teaching. In the real time also same screen only we are using. Here what are all the functions we are using, same functions only, same function keys. These are the function keys or these are the options, whatever we are using, same things only. So in the real time also we are using. Here the software advantage is for each and everything they are going to give some sample programs here. All these are the programs. Okay. So if you want, you can use direct sample programs and we can practice it. Otherwise, you can start fresh new program that we will teach. Here, this is one of the example. They are moving from number 10 to variable A, 20 to variable B. Now they are going to display. Let's see, if I want to add means I am going to add. If I want to display means I am going to display or move. So these are one of the small program. So let's say if I want to compute, how I am going to use compute. Compute D is equal to, first I am going to divide it, and then bracket I am going to multiply it and storing into variable D. This is called the compute. Like that, this is the English like language. Okay. So hardly so like 10 syntaxes is enough to cover all these things. Let's say here what I am going to do, I am going to read this file. This file is having some information. I am reading it. Now I am checking this if condition. If this condition is something do means I am moving this variable to this variable and I am computing some bonus here and I am writing into another record. Reading here, I am writing here. So here there is no new word. All are the small syntaxes, and if you understand the meaning, let's say what I am going to do, I am reading this file. This is the plain English. I am checking with if condition. I am moving this variable to this variable. Now I am computing. Computing is nothing but calculating. I am calculating the bonus with this formula. Then finally I am writing it. So after that I am going to close my if condition, end condition. Okay. Here what I am going to perform. What I am going to perform something. This I am going to perform. So up to what until this condition is satisfied, I want to perform. This perform basically we are going to use for looping concept. So we have the for loop, do while loop, do loop, all these things in other languages. Like in the COBOL, we have the looping concept perform. I'm going to these things I want to do repeatedly. So for that reason, I'm going to use perform. Here, this is the that is the reason we use say this is like English like language. Here, so before reading the file, just what I'm going to I'm opening these files. After that, I'm going to read it. I'm going to perform it. Finally, what I'm going to do, I'm going to close this file. So after everything is over, I am instructing my operating system saying that please stop running because everything is over. This is the stop run. So this is the English like language. So easily we can understand the COBOL program. Once I write the COBOL program, so I'm going to use some statements. This is the statements I'm using and I'm going to submit. If I say submit means it will run this job and it will give desired result. Okay. So this is about COBOL and JCL. So here for SQL statements, like a SQL is the separate again. This is another version, but here we are going to use just I can say 5% of the SQL basic commands we are using to extract the data from database, and we can use in the COBOL program. So each one is 1 week to 10 days course. Okay, this is about code. Here, see nowadays in the so many layoffs are happening, and other technologies jobs calls also reduced, but still we have compared to other technologies, still we are going to get the call. Okay, this is the legacy system. This is the standard system. It's like standard. This will never end. And some in the lockdown, so many new technologies came and gone. That's already gone also. But this will never die. It will be there forever. And for career starting and non-computer guys, this is the best course. Okay, now it's open for questions, guys.
Hello.
Yes.
I just want to know one small information.
Mm-hmm.
Currently, I'm working from home. I might
Okay.
require work from home option for a few more months. Does companies are accepting still? I mean, you are tie up with few companies. You might have some idea, right? So,
Yeah. First of all, for your information, I am not tie up with any companies because those are the MNC companies. I am the Chota Mota guy. So just we are going to provide the training and we can place our resume in the Naukri in the open market, we can challenge, we can do our interviews, and we can select it. Okay. Second thing is, few companies still accepting the work from home option. So I can say 25% companies are accepting the work from home option. Remaining 50% are hybrid model. Remaining 25 companies are 100% office. Like TCS, Infi nowadays, they are forcing employees to come 100%, 5 days in a week office. So some companies like DXC, NTT, still they are continuing the work from home. So that is our luck. If I get complete work from home option means that's our luck. Like if you get the DXC call and if you clear it means that is the complete work from home. Whereas TCS, if you get the TCS means now they are forcing employees 5 days in a week office. That's not in our hand. So we can try our best to get the job in work from home companies, but that's not 100%. Okay.
Sure. Thank you for the information.
Most of the companies are hybrid model nowadays. At least in my current company also, 2 days a week we are going to office. So from my company, just if I go and there and come also, it's work. I will spend 1 hour in the company, I will come back. But some companies, 9 hours a day, you have to be there. Mostly it's a hybrid model. So majority of the companies, we have jobs in the Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chennai, this South India. So here we have online material also there. I will share you guys. So for teaching as well as some PDF document is there. I will share with you. So we can use those material for while teaching and for practicing the software we are going to use. So whatever we are going to teach, same concept will be there in the real time also. So every day, 1 hour, 1 to 1.5 hour class will be there. So you have to spend minimum 2 hours. If you spend minimum 2 hours means it's very easy for practicing and all. Every day class I am going to cover 2 to 3 questions, sometimes 3 to 4 questions like that. Minimum 3 questions I am going to cover. So for you guys, so every day for learning 3 questions is not a matter at all. So we have around, let's say, total 100 questions means 50 questions are just single word answers, 50 questions. So remaining 25 questions are just one line answer. The rest 25 questions are just 2-3 lines answer. Okay, it's very easy. If you consider all 100 questions means it's difficult. Every day just 2 questions means it's very easy only. Okay. So as again I told, many of the BiPC, BiPC means non-math guys also are managing this job. Okay. So if you have any other non-computer, non-math background guys means happily you can take this course. Minimum qualification is degree. So maximum MBA, MCA, MTech, PG course. Okay, guys. So Vishwanath, what is Yashwant? Yashwant?
Hi, sir. Hello.
Yeah, ఎక్కడి నుంచి మీరు? Who referred you?
Durga, sir, bro.
Okay, Durga. Indu Reddy also, Durga, na?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Arifan, Rabina. Who is this guest user? Your screen.
Yeah, it's me.
No, I know.
I have
Arif
joined
and
again.
Rubina.
Yeah,
Oh.
but we have joined from different mobile and laptop. So we
Okay.
are not able to see the screen properly. So again, we have connected through laptop. So
Okay. I think some guys joined and dropped. They only asked many times demo. Okay, guys. So, any questions? ఇద్దరే అడిగినారు క్వశ్చన్లు మీ ఇద్దరు యశ్వంత్ అండ్ ఇందు రెడ్డి. We
Sir,
have any
I have a
questions?
doubt.
Yeah.
Sir, what are the job roles we can expect after learning mainframes?
Yeah. See, this mainframes is the course like Java course, like .NET course, like cloud computing. Here also we have the coding. Here one more thing, so I want to tell you guys is
Okay, sir.
minimum 10% coding skills are required. Minimum 10%. Okay. Like see, if you see this screen now, here we used some compute verb we used. So we used, see, these are the some if conditions. I am going to verify here. I am going to compute verb moving this one like that. So like that, some technical knowledge is required. That is 10% is required in our course. So let's say if I go with the Java, means minimum 70-80% coding skills are required. But here 10% coding skills, that is easy. Okay. Second
Okay.
thing here, what are the roles means? Sometimes developer.
Okay.
Okay. Sometimes developer. That means I'm going to develop for the new projects. So
Okay.
most of the projects, sometimes tester. Tester means that is not the pure testing. Here testing means mainframe coding only. We will test it.
So
Sometimes
it's like a
production
software
support.
tester.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes production support. That means majority. So here in the mainframe, so this came around 40-50 years back. That means almost all projects it is running. I can say 70%, 70 to 80% of the projects it is already there in the system. Some small kind of enhancement and maintenance. So here the already code is there in the system. Let's say this is code in the production. Due to my business expansion, I am going to enhance my application so that it will work for my new business. So here, let's say I have the 2000 lines of code is there. So what I am going to do? So I am going to, in this 2000 lines of code, I am going to remove 20 lines of code and I am going to add additional 10 lines, 80 lines of code. So if I want to remove or add means just like that, I should not go and remove. I have to analyze the code. First of all, I should try to understand what this code is doing, what is the functionality of this code. For that reason, I used to explain all the 10 types of syntaxes. So you should go through the program. First, you should understand the program. Once you understand the program, then you will come up with a plan like I'm going to remove these 20 lines and adding 80 lines. These kind of work, 70 to 80% of the work is this small type of enhancements, because this is the legacy system. Already projects are there in the place, it is running. So this is called the enhancement and maintenance, taking the existing program. So here in the mainframe mostly copy paste job. Copy paste job means you have to understand from where I will copy and where I am going to paste it. This 80 lines code also, if you search in the project, it will be there somewhere. Just you can copy there and paste here. But you should understand where to where and all. So the 70 to 80% projects are enhancement and maintenance project. I can say 20%, not 20%. In this 70 to 80 itself, sometimes we are going to say production support. Production support means, let's say I have 200 jobs in my system. Some jobs are calculating, let's say if I am working for a banking project. Some jobs are maintaining all account maintenance or new joinees, or let's say if they are going to close the account, those kind of information. Some jobs they are going to create all your transaction history and send to the CIBIL. Some jobs are creating the report at the end of the day. Those kind of 200 jobs are there. These jobs are running daily. Some issues comes means you have to provide a resolution. That is called the production support. You should monitor the job. If any issues means, if this job is going fine means that is fine. let's say if this job failed due to some reasons means
Okay.
you should provide the resolution and restart the job. This is called the production support. Some guys will get the production support project. So currently I'm working for the enhancement and maintenance project. Some
Sir,
guys, yeah. One
sir,
second, let me complete. Sometimes, let's say around 10% projects are the newly development projects. That means you should write the code from scratch, from starting to end. You should write the code. After that, once you write the code, then you should test the code. Once everything is over, then we can move to production. So 10% is this is the rare chance. 10% development side is the rare chance. 70 to 80% are the enhancement, remaining is the production support jobs. So this is about this one. It is having all support, development, maintenance, everything is there. Yeah.
sir, you have said that for enhancement maintenance means these code is written rewritten and we will just enhance the code if needed.
Yeah, this code is already there in the system. It is running. Someone is monitoring these jobs already. So sometimes, let's say today I write some program. Let's say who knows after 5 years, my government changes some tax rules and all. I want to implement new tax rules in my project also. That time first I should understand what is the current rules. Then I can enhance my program. That is called the enhancement or
Okay,
maintenance.
sir, I understood.
Yeah. So this is having all flavors. Testing is there, support is there, development is there, maintenance is there, everything is there, like
Okay.
other software. Yeah. Arif and Rubina, any questions? Hindu Reddy, unmute yourself. Yeah.
Presently, no questions about it. When we are going to start the class, actually, I mean,
In 2 3 days, probably Monday. So I will check with other guys. So probably Monday or Tuesday I will start. And the timing also, if I start means by either 8 to 9 or 9 to 10 in between.
in the
Okay.
morning.
Morning only.
Okay.
So if you all are okay means I will fix one time and we can.
Okay.
Mostly morning time only. So for attending the class, it would be better if you attend in the laptop, because the laptop means the screen will be more and it's easy for you to understand and all, instead of mobile. Mobile means more distraction.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
What about this software? When we have to install this?
Yeah, software, one vendor is there from Hyderabad. So once after starting the class after 4 or 5 days, I will share the Hyderabad number. You can contact him and he will provide it. Or else if you want to post also, he will provide.
Okay. And
For practicing this, compulsory software is required. We can buy one pen drive, they will provide in the pen drive. You can buy it and use it. Yeah, so in the group itself, you can give the confirmation. By Monday, I will decide it. Okay, first class. Okay, guys. So if you don't have any further questions, or else after the class, if you get any question also, you can WhatsApp me. I will clear it. So here our main aim is this is the legacy technology. It is having all whatever I am going to teach. It is there in the YouTube and Google also. So, but only thing is, so in the YouTube, Google, na, there is no boundaries. If I start a topic, I don't know where to start and where to stop. Here, this is the job oriented. So, what are all the required for a job, for surviving the job, those things only I will concentrate more. Okay, so I will set the boundaries from here to here. You will read it so that it will be helpful for job or surviving. Those kind of things we will teach in the training. Okay, so. If you don't have any further questions, we are going to wind up the session, and you can confirm me in by tomorrow or day after tomorrow. By Monday, we will form the class group and we will start it. Here, almost all guys are joined via referral only, so you can check with them. So for me, only referrals only I will take and I will provide the help and all. Okay, guys. So we can see you next class. Okay, bye bye.
Hello. Yes. Indureddy. Kindly share this recording in the group. Indureddy, can you hear us? Yeah. Okay.